I'm John Crestani, and I've made tens of millions of dollars as an entrepreneur. And I don't say that to impress you, but just to impress upon you that there are certain things, mental mindsets, that you need to understand if you want to be on that path to success. And I'm going to go over the three major things you need to understand of what society pushes on us and why you will never get rich if you don't understand these three concepts. So just a quick disclaimer before I go into these three mindset shifts that you need to understand to become wealthy is that this is hard work and it takes time to actually really truly embody these principles. And I'm going to be going over one additional bonus principle that has helped me get all of these down into my brain and help me become fairly wealthy in my short time. I'm only 31 years old and I'm a multimillionaire. I live in one of the most expensive cities in the world, in Malibu. Now, what you have to understand first is stop trading time for money. Poor mentality that you will always trade time for money, whether you're working a wage or working for a salary. The system is built to pay you as little as possible when you are spending your time and trading it for money. You are never going to be wealthy or even rich if you are doing that. Now, in order to get out of that, you need to work towards trading results for money. I do what's called affiliate marketing, where I do marketing for other businesses and they pay me a commission. I only get paid on my results, but the difference is if I send a company I'm working with 1,000 customers, they will happily pay me $100 per customer, which means I'll make $100,000. Now, if I send them 10,000 customers, they will happily pay me $1 million that year. They are fine because they're paying me for results, not for my time. But if you are working as just a marketing employee, you are trading your time for money and you will never get rich. Now, the second thing to understand of why you will never get rich is if you are renting your house, you are literally throwing money down the drain every single month. You are cutting yourself off at the knees every single month, whereas owning, even if you have to settle for a less than desirable place, if you own your house or if you own your townhome or condo, it's better to own always than to rent. And if you can't afford to own a place that you live, then I would suggest to just simply live with a friend or live with your parents or something like that, because otherwise you're just throwing money down the toilet and you're not allowing yourself to save up the capital needed to eventually buy a house. It's a downward spiral, renting, and you need to move beyond renting if you really want to start on the path to success. Okay, so now this third chart here might look a little weird. We have stair steps and then we have a weird squiggly line. And what does that represent? Well, this is the easy path to success. The easy path to success is straightforward. Okay, and we are all taught what the easy path to success is. And that easy path to success or riches is, go to school, get good grades, go to college, graduate, get a law or a law degree or a medical degree if you can afford it or if your parents can afford it, get a mortgage, etc. I mean, getting a mortgage is good, but all the other stuff, work your way up the ladder. That is the straightforward path to success. That's the least risky path to success. Most people believe that if they just stay at their job and they just try to work their way up the ladder, that they are going to get this, if they just kind of do a good job. Now, the easy path to success is not a path to success at all. In fact, it's a scam that we've been sold that may have worked sometime in the 50s or the 60s, but it isn't around anymore. And the easy path to success, the one with the least amount of fear, is actually the worst, and you're never going to get rich. You are never going to get wealthy if you believe that this is going to work. And yes, That may seem super scary, and it is kind of scary, but you're not going to be successful this way, and you know it. Now, if you understand what I'm talking about, and it isn't an easy pill to swallow, please, in the comments, just type in, I know it. And others need your encouragement, because if you understand what I'm saying, what we've been sold since birth, it's not real. That easy path is meant to pacify us, but it's not a real path to success. So please encourage everyone and type in, I know it, if you hear what I'm saying here. Now, the real path to success and riches is actually, it looks more like this. It's a big freaking squiggly line. It sucks, but it will get you there. There's a lot more uncertainty. There's a lot more learning. You know, you can't just go to college for 4 years and expect to learn, you know, what you need in 4 years and for the rest of your life apply it. That doesn't work anymore. You have to be constantly learning. You have to constantly be trying out new things. You have to constantly be growing, and sometimes you will be growing, but your income will be falling, and sometimes your income will be growing for no reason of your own. So what's great about this is that eventually, if the other people are on the stair step, they will end up here. They will end up there, and you will end up here. It's the harder path. Becoming successful is not easy. It's hard work. It takes original thinking. It takes creative thinking. If you're following some of these online gurus who say success is simply a button you press online, or it's simply a program you take and you invest in these sorts of real estate deals, it's more complicated than that. It's hard, and it takes creative thought and original ideas, and you have to actually be prepared to deal with uncertainty and self-doubt and even self-esteem issues and move beyond them to stay focused on the ultimate goal. Now, I'm going to give you one bonus technique. Now, all of this is, inspiring a lot of self-doubt and, maybe really scary, frankly. And when I realized these 3 lessons, it's not an easy pill to swallow, but what's great is that once you realize that it is all within your control, there is no system that you follow that will give you the success results. But once you realize it's your control and it's your responsibility, then you're able to affect your own destiny. Woo! Now, these are hard pills to swallow, but I'm going to give you one bonus kind of success tip that I found that has helped me out a lot. And part of this is, yes, this is all kind of a hard pill to swallow, understanding that everything is my fault or everything is your fault. But one way to keep your self-confidence up and one way to be just a dynamo is your physicality. Everything flows from your health. If you are healthy, if you are athletic, if you work out, if you keep your body and your mind and everything in an energetic state, you will have self-confidence through the roof, because nothing kills self-confidence more than sitting in a chair hunched over your entire life. So I encourage you, get out there, run, be healthy, get good sleep. I track my sleep with this thing every night, and just really take care of your body, your mind, read a lot, and everything to help you become more successful and deal with the uncertainty that will naturally come about when you are on the path to success. Now, if you're on the path to success with me, type in I'm all in the comments. And if you want to learn more about how you can, I teach marketing and success for a living here on YouTube, you can subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you can be aware of live streams that I do on a somewhat frequent basis. And I look forward to seeing you in some of my next videos. Have a good one, and let me know if you're all in. Talk to you soon.